I look bald.
They're really going to be confused with us on there.
There you go.
Hey guys, go ahead and say something if you're here with us real quick. Let us know that you can hear us good. We are here at Kim's parents' house. It was actually Joey and Kim's son's birthday today, so we were here for. There's Braxton. That's the birthday boy. So say happy birthday to Braxton, everybody, real quick.
Hi.
Say hi, Braxton. Hi. So today was his birthday, so we were actually over at Joey's and Kim's parents' house for Braxton's birthday party, and we decided to go live from here. So
What is there?
we got the whole gang here. Joey's here, and Kim and Tara.
We're here.
We got the whole party.
Cheers. Okay.
All right, so our first question was, what month do we think we will be back on the track? And thank you guys for saying happy birthday to Braxton.
2020. I mean,
what
Somebody
month?
already said happy birthday?
Yeah, we got 2 people. Okay, what month?
Honestly, I think maybe, I'm hoping by the end of May, beginning of June is the absolute, like, dead end, or
Latest.
You're latest. You're like later than me. I was thinking February. Oh, by the way, if you guys can't tell, this is Joey. He's been in a lot of the videos.
I introduced him.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You're late. I am late.
So, what Andrew's saying is probably the latest would be May or June. Hopefully, we'll be back out on the track before then, but we're not really
at the
sure.
racetrack, but we probably won't have a car on the track till around that time.
Come here.
I was thinking February. Be ready.
You're funny.
I know. Oh.
You're real funny, Joey. All right, so if you guys have any other questions, go ahead and throw those in there now. Braxton says thank you for his birthday wishes. We got 3 people wish you a happy birthday.
You want to come say hey?
You want to come say hey?
People
Look,
on YouTube.
we got 3 people
really
wish you a happy birthday.
Hey. Tell them how old you are.
How old are you?
Ninja. 7. I am 7.
Yay!
Ninja. All right, he's a hand. Do that the whole time.
All right.
Get off. Get off.
So if you guys have any questions or anything, any comments, statements, things you'd like us to talk about, go ahead and drop them in the comments.
Game, including Joey.
Yes. Go ahead and throw them in there.
I'm not there. Look there, Joey. I still want a hot left.
Is it bad that I now feel old at 25? LOL. No, because I feel old too.
Braxton feels old. Look at all the gray hairs he has.
I know, he's got grays already and he's only 7.
That's because of me.
Yes, he's gone like a ninja.
Hey.
But he's back again.
Your gray hair is wrong with me. Get out of here.
Get in trouble.
Andrew, Randy Baird asked, what size motor are you going to this year?
I think.
Or do you want Mountain Dew?
I think we're going all the way to a 358, which is a 350 60 over. I could be wrong about that, but I think we're going to punch our engine block that we have now because it was a virgin block when we bought it. I think now it's going to be a 358. If I'm right on cubic inches on that.
Or some carrots to go with it?
358. We're keeping the same heads we have, but we're having a lot of work done to those. We're keeping the same intake, but we are changing our valve train, which is why it got so expensive so quick. We need a lot of work done on that.
So you can eat.
We should have a powerhouse this year.
That was a good question.
Yeah, we should. The amount of money that we're spending, which is an ungodly amount, we should see a significant increase in, especially like straightaway speeds, which is where we were kind of struggling through our 2018 season. So.
Yeah.
It'll be like a rocket coming out of the corners.
I was gonna say we could come out, we could go in the corners and do fine, but as soon as we were coming out of the corners, we were just getting run away
Cherokee might run
from.
like a scalded dog. You never know. Yeah.
Get after it.
It's gonna go right. You grasp it. Ouch.
So this is the 3-0 crew, guys. In
Yeah,
case you
this
were
is-
missing,
If you haven't,
if you haven't seen the 3-0 crew, this is the 3-0 crew when we're cutting loose and celebrating.
We're all mental. It's on paper.
no, we're all drunk.
Now you done talked
No, we're not. No, we're
No, I'm not.
No, Joey is.
Just Joey.
Leave me out of this.
Joey.
Look.
Joey.
Now, what?
Bear mind.
Andrew had a little fun at the awards banquet, so I heard LMAO. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
he did.
I was not the only one.
So Andrew and Joey, between the two of them, had about a dozen Coronas. I have a picture of it. They had about a dozen Coronas plus four or six
We
Bud
tried to
Lights.
build a fortress of alcohol.
So this
Bud
is
Light
the
cans made the tears.
this is the picture. I don't know if you guys can see. This is the picture of the alcohol that was consumed.
Architecture.
Okay, so that's how many beers were consumed. That's not including any of the liquor that was consumed. That was just the beer.
Oh,
And
So-
our
that's right,
table
we
was
did
the
drink
only
liquor.
one that had a beer triangle.
Yes, we were the only table that actually had a stack of beer bottles or a beer pyramid, and these
Everyone
geniuses
was
over
jealous.
here were trying to stack stuff on top of the glass bottles.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
right.
Kim and I had to put a stop to that
Yeah.
before they broke any glass bottles.
You may not be faster than us, but we'll drink you under the table.
Randy Baird said, "Great motor, straight plug cylinder heads?" ?
Yes. However, I believe if you care anything about the advancement of dirt racing, that our street stock class, which I'm not racing in solely because I can't afford it, they can actually now run a variety of types of cylinder heads, which include the angle plug heads. They used to, it was straight plug only, but now they can run the angle plug heads. As far as us, we still have to run straight plugs. And I think we have a set of 993s sitting on the back burner right now. I would like to do something with them in the future, and then the ones we have now, which I'm not even sure what they are. So yeah, straight plug heads.
Four-cylinder.
She has a thermostat issue. She has four.
We've got all kinds of car issues here.
One headlight and a thermostat issue.
Yeah, we got all kinds of car issues here. We're just not addressing those. Savannah Barrett says, "LOL." Marcus Phillip asks, "What is some of the major differences between your class and the street stocks?"
Okay. So chassis are exactly the same. It's the same shock, brakes, really everything chassis wise is all the same. However, engine wise, I believe they can run. There's several. They can run like the 461 heads or the double hump cylinder heads. And Renegade, we can't do that. They're still limited to the 1.94 intake valve size, although I think that's changed. I'm not quite sure. I haven't looked at the rules. Intake, they can run any aluminum intake as cast. They can't like port match or anything like that, but they can run any aluminum intake. I think pistons, they don't have to run the 4 eyebrow pistons. They can run like a 2 relief valve, which brings up compression in the engine. Renegade has to run the stock replacement, either dish piston or the 4 eyebrow relief piston. But other than that, crank is all the same, and I think carburetor rules are all the same.
Shock rules are the same.
Yeah.
Shut, yeah. They can run 604 crate.
Oh, and they can run. Thank you. They can run a 604 crate as their second engine option, and I believe they actually cut the weight by 200 pounds.
Yeah, if you run 604 crate, you're in 2,900.
Yeah, you can run 2,900.
Well, first
So
you
it's
had one
300.
finger, then you
Yeah.
had 2.
Yeah.
No,
Then you had all 4
no, it's
fingers.
3,100 pounds. You're right.
Then you
It's
had
200
to
pounds.
say it.
200-pound weight break if you run a 604 crate engine in the super street class. But as far as cars, they're exactly the same, just different engines.
I want to go back to street stock.
Carolina Tater said, "That might be me tonight, to be honest, LOL." Talking about the beers.
Oh no, this is we're hitting liquor at this point.
Your dad commented some camels and then said those are double hump camels with a laughing face.
Cameron,
Carolina.
we need to go back to the store.
Carolina Tater said, drunk, I mean LOL. And then Craig Coons asks, when are you getting the car back from the chassis builder?
It actually hadn't even left the chassis builder. Basically, my thinking was because I didn't want to have too many expenses coming in, especially with the way our sponsors didn't work out. I haven't even sent the car off. I'm going to do some repairs to it before I send it there. Basically, all I'm having done is input a body on it. That's really it. I'm going to do the repair work myself. But I want to get my engine builder squared away before I take on the expense of having a body put on the car and having the car wrapped and whatnot. I don't want to have too many bills coming in at once because most of you guys know already this is a very expensive sport, and and it's hard for us to I guess throw the proverbial dollars around.
Pay for it all out of pocket at once. So.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, girl. Hi.
Hey.
Scott Davis Jr. said, love the videos. Thumbs up. Can't find many racing channels.
Well,
Thank you.
actually, there's another channel that does, and I didn't realize this until now, but it's Joe Lusk Racing. The guy races a late model, and it's literally the exact same kind of style of videos, which is awesome. But he does solely racing. I do, you guys know, I do the mix between like the hot rod stuff and then the racing stuff, which I can't do anything right now because my hot rod's broke.
We'll fix it.
And then
We'll fix it.
and then Savannah Barrett says, is it bad that my dad has not even started working on his race car? LOL.
No, because we haven't either.
No, other than pulling all the sheet metal off and sending the motor off. Other than, sending the motor off, we really haven't touched the race car since.
Yeah.
Carolina Tater says, speaking of the sponsor,
Yeah, but
we'll get together
I have
with
to
them.
work Monday, so I'll start on all that stuff Tuesday. And I'm just going to ship them to you guys. I figured that'd probably be easier for everybody. So, yes, we do have the T-shirts in, and we will get them sent off to you guys.
I got this for after I eat this.
Someone named Adapt Motorsports says, don't feel bad, Savannah. I just bought my car Monday. Congratulations on buying your car.
Are you dirt racing or?
Good for you.
I'm assuming by motorsports you mean.
But it says motorsports.
He adapts. Adapt.
And then Savannah Barrett said, LOL, we haven't even gotten the car off the trailer.
Use your words.
Yes.
What?
Savannah Barrett says, we haven't even gotten the car off the trailer. LOL. Scott Davis Jr. says, what are your plans in the 2019 seasons? Basically, we got to get our motor together. We got to get our sheet metal on, get the car wrapped, and get to racing.
About what we can afford right now.
So that's where we're at right now. We'll give you more details once we kind of know where we stand as far as when will you get out racing. It's kind of hard to say for sure what our plan for this season is when we're not sure how much of the season we're going to have due to costs.
But basically, we have decided that we were spending all of our racing budget on our engine because that's where we were struggling so much in the 2018 season. We had a great handling car, and we could really run anywhere on the track, but we're just lacking horsepower. And so we've focused our efforts onto gaining more horsepower because that's just solely what we need. And a little bit better driver, but whatever.
Craig Coon says, can you get better Wi-Fi internet so that you can make longer videos? LOL. I wish we could. Our internet. Can we get better Wi-Fi or internet so we can make our videos longer? I wish we could.
Some things that are coming. We are planning on getting a different camera because the one I have now, for whatever reason, I'm not happy with the quality, like the actual physical quality of our videos. So we have to, we need to get another camera, but that's what is hurting us is basically our upload times. We live in a very rural area of South Carolina, so our internet is pretty slow. So, yeah.
We kind of have what we get what we get.
And it's not so much the times that are the issue. It's just I can't get videos out when I want to. I actually have to upload them during the night and schedule them for the next day. So that way they come out at a reasonable hour instead of like 2 a.m. like I used to upload. So
yeah, we get what we get, and it's kind of unfortunate with the internet, but you can't complain when We live in the
Now,
middle of
when we
nowhere.
were in
Wilkesboro. We had it uploaded in like
a
3
15,
hours.
16-minute video, which would have taken like 6-7
Braxton
hours
or
to upload at our house. It took like 20 minutes to upload.
It was insane.
Fantastic, and then I had to take it down. And
It was
redo
insane.
because
It
of
was
copyright.
so fast. Let's see. Is Joey still breathing? Looks comatose. That was your dad. No, he's still alive. And then he put a picture of an alcoholic beverage.
Worst case scenario, we'll keep his eyes open and we'll move his jaw.
Your dad put an emoji of an alcoholic beverage. And then Randy Baird says yes, expensive sport but fun.
It is very fun. I agree.
But didn't win much money, ha. And then Adapt Motorsport says yes, dirt racing bought a 1975 Camaro for street stock class racing in Ohio.
Okay, I'm sorry. I totally spaced out.
Adapt Motorsport says yes, dirt racing bought a 1975 Camaro for street stock class racing in Ohio.
Just for clarification, y'all's street stock is different from what our street stock is. Our street stock is our higher end stock car class. When you say street stock, are you like a pure stock? Maybe? Get back to us on that.
Then Randy Baird says, do you have the cam degreed in?
I'm not building a motor, so that's a no.
Um,
But basically, yes, we do degree the cam every time we build an engine. But this year, we actually have 3D Racing Engines, which is a sponsor for us. He is taking care of everything, including the dyno tuning, which, yes, we are going to be dyno tuning. Whether or not I can be there for that, even though it's my engine, that's happening this year. We're actually going to get it dialed in and then put it in a race car, and it should be ready to go. So thanks to 3D Racing Engines for that.
And you have some more.
Then your dad said, smile heavy, exclamation points. Scott Davis Jr. said,
Smile, gorgeous.
Scott Davis Jr. said, well, I will keep up with the videos, already subscribed and post notifications are on. Good luck in the 2019 season. Wish you the best with a bunch of race car flags and number 1.
Numero uno. Thank you.
Thank you. Craig Kuhn says pure stock is the second lowest class where I race.
Second lowest class. So what would the first class be?
What would that be, like Thunder Bombers or Hornets?
Well, I'm sure their classes are different. Like what we call our classes down here is totally different from what they race up there. So.
They need to make it the same nationally so it's not so confusing.
And what track specifically do you race at?
What track specifically do you want to race at / are you planning to race at? We'd love to hear about that.
Because we do follow a lot of racing on our YouTube channel. We actually follow a lot of different people. Well, not even some of you guys. We follow.
Yeah. Feel free to chime in with more.
That.
What are you thinking about?
Do you have anything to say, Joey?
Seriously, those streamers are messing with me.
I hear them now.
The paper is running.
There's streamers on I said our ceiling fan, but their ceiling fan.
It's really messing with my head because I'm not used to that sound.
Yeah.
It was party decoration, though.
It was.
It's a ninja star. And you take a look at it.
It does.
Oh.
It does look like a ninja star because the birthday party was ninja themed. So we're all about the ninjas today. You're
Ninja.
He said, "Talk to us, hefty boy."
Hefty boy.
Hey, that's me.
That's Joey. Somebody brought that up because we haven't called him Hefty Boy in quite some time. So
You called me that yesterday. Yeah.
And what's the leg back?
Craig Kuhn says, "I race at Lebanon Valley Speedway in West Lebanon, New York. It's a dirt half-mile oval."
We're about to have a ninja.
We're about to have a ninja pop into the frame. Don't be scared. It's okay. There's my ninja. Oh no, it's a ninja.
With his nose showing.
Right,
Oh
get
my
him.
goodness.
Go away.
That was amazing.
That was an awesome ninja performance right there.
I am impressed.
To get entertainment.
Awesome. That's really cool, Craig. He races in West Lebanon, New York.
You know where that is?
It's a
Way up north.
dirt
Oh,
half
there
mile.
you
it's way out there in New York.
I don't know. I'm not good with
It's so you know where New York meets Ohio
Yes.
on the like western part of New York. It's in that area
Oh,
because he's in Ohio and he's racing in New York, so he's got to be like right there.
ask him.
Am I right about that, Greg? Respond and let me know if I'm right. Like that's the western part of New York and you're on the eastern part of Ohio. Randy Baird says, what size are the tracks that you race?
Carolina Speedway, which we race at, is 3/8, and Cherokee Speedway. And if any of my people in here watching know what the size of Cherokee Speedway was before they shortened it, I think it was 5/8 of a mile, but they shortened it down to a 3/8 track. So everything I've raced on is 3/8. The only half-mile track is Lancaster Speedway, which I think the majority of the length of the track is in the speedways because it's hairpin corners, which is pretty neat. I have a video when we went to Lancaster for my birthday in 2018, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And I filmed a little bit there, and I didn't
That was an
really catch
interesting
how
experience.
high banked that track was. And I've drove on it before, and it's terrifying.
Yeah. Adapt Motorsport says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I mixed up Craig Coons and Adapt Motorsport. Adapt
Don't
is in
apologize to
Ohio.
me. Apologize to them.
I am so sorry, guys. I mixed I mixed you two up. Adapt Motorsport says our street stock class chassis rules allow for basically a modified chassis. We can tunnel cars like a late model. The only real thing stock about our class is the engine block and heads must be steel. Some guys are using late model chassis with a stock frame front
Okay,
clip.
so that class is like our limited sportsman class here.
Fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Sorry.
Sorry, we're having a party.
Bad thing is, we've been drinking. They haven't.
But anyway, our limited sportsman class down here can run the 202 intake valves.
They ain't gonna let you be in the back.
And they can, yeah. What?
Is it 175? Huh? The intake.
Is any intake? But they can run Burt transmission, and I believe they can run an aftermarket chassis. So it's kind of similar, kind of not, I guess.
Okay. Stephen Choon, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce your last name. I apologize. I'm doing the best I can here. Fixing to buy a trailer. How long is y'all's, and what can you fit in yours other than the car? Our trailer isn't an enclosed trailer. Our trailer is not an enclosed trailer, so we don't fit anything into it.
I think
But
ours is what, like a 20? It's not a big. It's not a big trailer.
16, 18.
That's not bad.
Is it?
good question.
It's a.
18, 20.
I'd say about a 20-ish, but it's an open trailer. It's not an enclosed trailer. And we actually built a box to go on the front of it, so that way we could store. I think we have a generator in there. What else do we have? We have
Air tank.
Fuel jug, air tank.
Extra fluids.
Yeah. Oh, she knows better than I do.
Extra fluids, paper towels, the
Duct tape. We carry duct tape in that.
we also carried the power button for the winch. And
It does have a winch mounted on the front of it.
Yeah, we carry a variety of different things in there. Usually it's just kind of whatever gets thrown in there, but we try to organize it somewhat. Can you guys tell he's been drinking? Carolina Tater says, when I was out in California, the little dirt track I went to had what was essentially pure stocks, but they called them hobbies. They called them hobby stocks. They called Hornets four bangers with a Z.
And if I'm mistaken, those hobby stocks out there were actually part of the IMCA. I don't want to say racing league, but I guess conference.
Yeah.
Because like around here we have Southeastern,
Series.
SECA, series. Conference like ACC, IMCA.
It's a series.
Yes, sir. Maybe, yeah.
All right, and then Craig Coons. I live in Ghent, New York, about 20 minutes from the track.
Quick!
So is
Google.
so Craig Coons, is that like Western New York or like Northern New York? Like, give me kind of an
Is it New
idea.
York?
Are you like closer to Jersey, Pennsylvania? Where are you near?
Wait, what's his name that said that he was from Ghent, New York?
Craig Coons.
Craig Coons. I know this sounds really weird, but I actually want. The only reason I want to visit New York, no offense, I want to go to Sleepy Hollow, and we actually talked about driving the rat rod up there to Sleepy Hollow for Halloween. I think that would be so much fun.
If we do that, we're stopping and getting real diner food because diner food is the bomb, and I didn't get any this trip.
You got us, sweetheart.
Okay, because diner food is the best. No, you don't even understand. You gotta find you a Greek or an Italian-owned diner. If it's not Greek or Italian-owned, it's not the best. Sorry, my family is from New Jersey, so I'm all about some diner food. That's a good question.
You need to inform them.
Can we stop hitting Joey's head?
Joey's gonna have
Because he's gonna have a concussion, and I don't want to have to deal with that.
You're taking his eyes sideways.
We don't have insurance for ThreeZero, so let's
Would you
not.
like to tell them what you were planning on doing? Planning on. We haven't made anything
Can we
set
get-
in stone yet, but would you like to tell them?
Every time he says the word, it's gonna.
Okay, stop.
how I talk. Okay?
I'm about to put a pillow on his head so you can stop hitting him.
You go ahead. I'm concussed.
No, you're not. Talk. Ow.
Oh my lord. Okay. Craig Coon says that that's near Albany. Okay.
Oh, okay. I vaguely know where that is.
Beautiful.
Go ahead. Please.
It's your project.
Oh my god, if y'all aren't gonna do this, I'm gonna keep that reading questions then.
Read questions.
Okay. We've got more stuff. Okay, Caroline Taylor said no, actually. This is for you, Andrew, not me. This one is for you. Carolina Tater said there were no actual street stocks or limited sportsmans or anything like that. What they have, or anything like what we have, except 602 mods and occasionally late models. It's like IMC is like Sika is here.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then Andrew's parents say
Like,
happy birthday, Braxton.
IMCA. So, like how Sika is a very prominent thing
Thank
around
you.
here, it's the series. IMCA is pretty much the rest of the country. Most
Right.
of our rules come from IMCA.
Right.
If you didn't know that. So, like the rear end rules, the suspension rules, all pretty much derive from IMCA or Wasota. You'll hear something called like Wasota street stocks, and then you'll hear like IMCA cars.
Yeah.
That's where we get some of our rules from. Also, Neesmith. We get a lot of our rules from Neesmith. So we're kind of like a mix.
His dad says he loves your haircut, hefty boy.
Thank you. Thank you,
With-
sir.
With 3 hearts.
Hefty boy.
I think I am late.
You need to tell them what you're playing.
Okay.
Steven
We'll get your break.
Steven Shoon says, okay, I think we are looking at like a 28 or so gooseneck, but I have an asphalt late model, so it's a little bit longer, and
Okay.
we use
The
a
reason I can't really talk on this, especially with your case, because the rod heights are so much lower on asphalt cars. We have a dovetail, and we almost scrape. And I know, like, if an asphalt car was to try to be loaded onto our trailer, it would scrape. So if you're going to get a trailer, make sure it doesn't have the dovetail. Well, I guess if it's high up, try to get one as low to the ground as you can. Because with an asphalt car, because how low it sits, make sure you're not like tearing it up going on off the trailer like we were. And we had a dirt car, and our ride heights are a lot higher than that.
interrupt me mid-sentence.
Sorry.
You're in trouble.
Craig Coons asked, how old was Andrew when he started racing? We started racing.
16 was your first season. You drive the 30 car, but Joey here used to drive the
92.
What number was your
92.
car? 92 T car. If you look at my first video, and yes, I am bringing it up again. If you look at my very first video, which is super, I think it's like super stock, hot laps with wreck or something. Anyway, something like that.
Yeah.
That is actually him that is riding the wall.
That was
Yeah.
me. I never finished hot laps at Carolina Speedway.
He did not. This was a fact.
So Andrew, we bought the car in 2014.
October of 2014.
So Andrew would have been
Yeah.
20.
We went to King of Carolinas. We just didn't
Yeah, we did.
So Andrew would have been 20 at that point when we started racing. He would have been 20 because you were 18 in 2012. And if it was 2014, October 2014, you would have been 20. And then first race season.
In the beginning.
Beginning
Birthday's in
half.
May.
His birthday's in May.
Still young.
If you can ever get the funds to run a second car, you're gonna let Joey race it? Question mark.
Yes.
That's Carolina Tater.
Wait a minute, what?
Yes. No, as much as
We joke about the riding the wall.
words. So yes, you guys know that Joey here used to race stock cars with us. However, you have decided that you are not going to race anymore. You are actually going to build a
Rat Rod Gasser. You do it.
Joey.
Basically, it's a rat rod like he has, with a gasser front end.
Yeah. So Joey originally wanted
A
to
lot of horsepower.
build a 55 Bel Air gasser, and he's kind of like moved over to the rat rod side. So we were thinking about maybe finding us like a 30s or 40s truck.
Yeah.
And building a rat rod gasser because we looked around and we really didn't see anything. Really at all, not for the style that we were looking for. And I figured, okay, well, if I can't really find it on Google, I know we're headed in the right direction. This is a smart idea.
True.
A little bit.
Sort of.
A little bit.
Yeah, but
Okay. Are you good on the?
She likes the rat rod gasser better than the 55 Bel Air.
Kim does.
Yeah.
What?
I pointed at you.
Kim likes the Rat Rod Gasser better than the 55 Bel Air.
but you are going to strip it,
Right.
right? Okay, yeah, that's right. I thought I
Yeah.
remembered that.
Still want to do the street strip.
Yeah. It's not that we're getting away from dirt racing. It's just what we can afford now. I would
We're
like to.
expanding.
Well, I would like.
Either one is expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Expensive hobbies.
Yes.
But I will
I
say
saw it
this
getting-
about the dirt racing: as soon as funds come available, I would like to eventually build another car from the ground up and kind of video that from literally from start to finish. Yeah, I feel very comfortable building a race car. However, I would like to kind of expand out into the hot rods and whatnot, and that's why my next project vehicle is actually we were planning on a Model A. Now we just really have to move, so we have space to actually build it. But we're not getting out of dirt racing. That is what started this channel, and I will keep doing that as long as I possibly can. However, a second dirt car, unless I tear up the one I have now to the point where it can't be fixed, I'm not going to build another like brand new car because that's going to be tens of thousands of dollars. Because I'm not going to skip on the parts and whatnot. I'm going to buy top of the line parts. So that's why I wanted to start on my Model A because it's something I can enjoy, with Catherine here, and we can go do different events with it. Building a race car from the ground up is oof.
That's the best way to describe how much
And
it
considering
costs.
we already have one, I think after I build the Model A and finish it.
Okay.
It's not supposed to rain tomorrow.
Your dad says
I said it's not supposed to rain tomorrow.
beautiful.
See, we ain't got a weather forecast.
Yeah, we even got the local weather for those of you who are local. This is beautiful.
It's supposed to be sunshiny.
Weather, my turn.
Your
I was wondering.
keep moving. Andrew, stop moving.
Sorry.
Your dad. Sorry, I'm trying to point at your face, and I'm struggling right now. There you go. Your dad says, how about a little shout out for Kaiser Mechanical? Anybody need a 9-inch Ford gear? Smiley face.
I need a headlight.
That is true. If you need 4 9-inch
And a
gears,
thermostat.
Call him.
Contact
go see that man
TC
right
Kaiser or Kaiser Mechanical Services. Find them on Facebook.
By the way, I know most of you guys have liked our page on Facebook. Go check out Kaiser Mechanical Services. It's KISER Mechanical Services. Go check that out. Go check the stuff he posts.
Like his stuff, thumbs up him.
Yeah, when it comes to farm equipment, the man just he knows the stuff.
And rear ends, 9-inch rear ends. I know that was great.
I'm not even going to say anything.
No.
It's okay. I realized as soon as I said it, and then I did the hand motion, I realized what it was. It was great. Let me tell you. We all got a good laugh out of that. So hey, shout out right there. Hope that was the kind that you wanted. Craig Kuhn says I started racing full-size cars last season when I was 14.
What you do, steam the others? So, okay, well, tell us more. Don't just leave us hanging.
Yeah, tell us more about
Tell us
what
about
you raced before or whatever. We'd love to hear about that. Randy Baird says, how much snow in North Carolina? We don't know. We don't live in North Carolina.
Wait, what? How much? What?
Snow in North Carolina.
We got rain.
We don't live in North Carolina.
My weather report. I'm famous now.
Yeah, so Tara's weather report says that there's no rain. There's no rain.
Ladies and
There's no
gentlemen,
snow.
she'll be here all week.
And tomorrow
That'll
it's supposed
be
to be sunny. So that's
I started something. We're not talking about racing anymore. Let me pull up my weather bug.
so Tara is our weather girl now. We need to put a map up behind her.
Green screen.
Get to work on that.
Perfect.
Oh my God, your dad.
What?
He commented and said, I like rear ends and I cannot lie with the cool emoji.
So you said it right.
I'm dead.
I love it.
I'm dead. Okay.
That should be your
Oh
new
my
slogan,
God.
Tommy.
That should be Kaiser Mechanical Services slogan right there. Steven Shoon says, and I'm really sorry if I'm saying y'all's names wrong. I'm doing the best I can. But Steven
She's not drunk enough.
Shoon, I'm really not. But
We
I
know
feel
you
bad
are.
about mispronouncing names. He says, yeah, it will have a ramp, and yeah, we actually seal off on track and are about 5 or so inches off the ground just sitting, so it would probably scrape, LOL.
Yeah, that's what popped into my mind when you said you were running an asphalt car, because I know ride heights vary so much between dirt and asphalt. So if you have the chance, post videos.
Yeah, we would love to see that. Thomas Racing 96 says, you watching the Chili Bowl Nationals, question mark.
We are not.
We are not.
We're doing this.
Yes, we are
We're
live streaming.
committed. Joey.
Savannah Barrett says, Randy Baird, there is no snow where I am. So that would,
It's rain.
yeah, it's just been rain.
Although there's forecast.
Yeah, your dad,
Tara?
your dad
You
says that they have 6 inches of mud.
6 inches of mud.
We already have
That's about
8
right.
I hate it when it rains.
So we've got 6 to 8 inches of mud right now.
My love was dehydrated.
And it's going to be sunny tomorrow.
Beautiful.
So we'll go down to 4 inches of mud.
No rain. My chickens will be dry.
All right. What chicken, Sarah? What chicken?
She has chickens. She does have chickens.
She has
Her
chickens.
and
They
lamb
don't like to
chickens.
get wet. Have y'all not ever heard of an old wet hen? They don't like to get wet. So it's not going to be all wet.
His mom's chickens don't really care. They just lay there.
That's
Hold
like
me.
Tara.
They really just chill.
Her
I want
chickens
eggs.
are high maintenance.
They're spoiled.
They are.
All right.
I
Names
have
are
one
biscuit and nugget and
Salt
and
and pepper.
pepper.
All right.
Chick-fil-A.
Let's see. Craig Kuhn says, I raced.
And baby.
Empty.
And maybe
I forget you have 5.
I have 5.
I feel like I'm a teacher right now.
You are.
Where's your dojo?
I know I need my class dojo out for this right now.
What?
So I use an app that my kids, if they're doing something I want them to stop, I give them a negative point and they all instantly get quiet because it makes a sound that's and they don't like it. It's beautiful. Because
Like
especially when
stopping me.
they're doing something that I really don't want them to be doing and I'm not even penalizing them, everybody freezes. It's beautiful. Anyways, Craig Coons says that he raced go-karts at Lebanon Valley Kart Track because, I mean, he was a kid, so he's now
Was that
15?
a circle track or a road track? Because I think I've heard of it, but feel free to elaborate.
Carolina Tater says raining in Lake Wiley too, and not looking forward to 19 degrees Monday morning. LOL. Oh my God! Please kill me now.
Yep.
Please kill me now.
You failed to report on that.
Tara, why did we not include that in the weather report?
It's my first day.
She's fired.
She only did Sunday.
I don't even have a ticker yet.
If it's gonna get below freezing, we need to know.
Well, she only did Sunday. She said Sunday
I
was
only
funny.
went to Sunday.
Oh, okay.
She didn't go to Monday.
Part-time.
I got a 1 day forecast. I did 1 day. That's right.
We don't have a 10-day. We have a 10-minute.
Have a 10 minute.
A 1 day. 1 day.
Adapt Motorsport says, do you put your car on jack stands to let the suspension relax, or does that have no real advantage at the track?
If it does, boy, have we been messing up for the past 3 years because we leave it on the ground. Really, the only time we keep it on jack stands is after we wash it. And that's solely because we can get under it and work on it. I've heard of people keeping it on jack stands to let it relax. My car drove by. I'm sure there's advantages to it, but I never kept mine on jack stands. As soon as we were done working on it, we put it down on the ground, we put it on the battery charger, and that was it until it was race day. And then we, put the car on the trailer.
Unless we had any issues.
I thought it went on jack stands so I could fit under it.
Yeah, unless we had any issues.
That was in the air.
I don't know the story about that. My dad, his was in an open garage on the ground when it wasn't on the track.
Might be something you could try.
Or flying through billboards. You can try that too.
Why not?
I tried.
You did try. I'll give you props. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, guys.
Randy Baird says, I will ship some to you to cool off. Talking about snow.
I didn't know your phone was to relax.
I had enough of that when I took my brief little trip to New Jersey this past week. I will pass on the lovely snow. We had about half an inch that lasted about an hour. It was good fun. Craig Coon says, what do y'all...
The whole point in
Joey, what are our tire pressures for Carolina?
was to go out there and
No.
swivel
No.
around.
No.
We have tire
No.
pressures, yes.
No.
Yes. Sorry, that's one question we won't answer, Craig Coons. Sorry, Craig, we won't answer that question. That's one of the ones we
I'll
won't.
give you a hint. It's not above 20.
Might incriminate you.
There you go.
We have we do have air pressure in the tire.
We do have air pressure, but it's not above 20. Steven,
You were thinking about
you
it.
were
man.
really
I
thinking
I
about
don't
it.
even remember what tire pressures were supposed to run.
He knows it by heart. Joey knows it by heart.
Do you know?
I do. Yes, I do.
He knows it by heart.
After the video ends, remind me because I don't remember.
I will.
Steve Schoen says, haha, yeah, you're not saying right, but I don't care. I have a GoPro in my car, so if I can, I will post video. I'm so sorry that I'm not saying your name right. I really, really apologize for that. And yes, we would love to see GoPro videos of your racing. We've had 2 of those.
Sorry. Go ahead. Keep typing, peoples. I'm just curious.
Savannah Barrett said, LOL, what he said.
Remember who it was?
One of them was, and the other one was some L something, and I don't know where it went. They disappeared.
That's weird. Sorry.
Yeah, they disappeared. Savannah Barrett said, LOL, what he said. He said what? What? I'm confused. I'm lost. I'm trying, guys. I'm confused.
The plane.
31,
Um,
32, 34.
The plane.
Let's see. Craig Coon says that the go-kart track was a dirt oval 8th mile.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was a road track. I don't know why.
Sorry, that was a very unhappy child.
That's
Um,
mild.
T-Rex.
That's mild.
Um,
That's not even worth looking
Very
up.
mild.
You notice the rest of us just.
I was gonna say, so those of us.
Yeah.
Well, okay, but you gotta remember, we don't have children. We don't have those noises.
Y'all can borrow your bracket.
No, I'm good, thanks. Positive.
Bad, there will be a blood
I
curdling.
offered.
Right.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You'll hear something crack.
There won't be a yell, it'll be a screech.
Yeah, none of us
Yeah.
even looked up. The floor didn't vibrate.
Andrew, your dad says, "Pay attention, children." Laughing face.
Joey.
And then Carolina Tater says, "Actually, Channel 9 forecast is now saying the low will only be 23, so much warmer. LOL." Yeah, because 4 degrees makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
This is the opposite for us.
Right.
Joey's is like this.
What'd I do?
Cat is like hill.
What?
Like that.
They're
What?
Like that. That's something else.
Oh, my showers? Yeah, they're saunas.
Yes.
I like to burn my
No,
skin off.
no. Saunas would be relaxing compared.
I like to
what
burn
you
my
would
skin
See,
off
that's Joey.
because I want to make sure that I get all the germs off because I
wanna
work
go
with
out
children.
do skin.
have. Hey, tell your friends to subscribe to us because we're at
Leave your
399.
Yeah, check us out.
Yeah, I
on
like to
Facebook.
boil myself.
YouTube,
You
Yeah, it
do.
makes my skin hurt.
Yeah,
Urban.
tell your friends to subscribe because we're like 1 away from 400. Carolina Tater, either way, we gonna freeze our tails off. LOL. Yes. Yes, we will. That's why I like my sauna showers.
Sauna?
Yes, my sauna.
Sauna.
Big summer blowout.
Big summer blow. I mean, big winter blowout.
I don't have room for nothing in my bathroom.
Nope, that's from Frozen.
You can clip it on the top of the glass and just have it constantly blowing on you while you're in the shower.
That's true.
Said that well.
Of course, right now.
I did at one point buy a shower head that you could screw onto your little like shower spigot thing that changed color based on the temperature of your shower, so you knew if you were using too much hot water, it would turn like bright red.
Well,
Yeah,
boy,
that-
I bet ours would have been bright red.
That didn't stop me. It didn't change
If
anything.
I had anything to do with
My
it,
showers are basically lukewarm.
I can't stand that. I can't.
I like to get warm water.
No, I want to feel like I'm getting out of the shower and I'm sweating. I want to feel that kind of sanitized clean.
If I'm not doing
That
that,
dries
I ain't
my
sweating.
that dries my skin out too much.
Right.
She's just trying to
Wait,
get.
I work with so many children and they all want to sneeze on me and they come up to my desk and they're holding their nose and I'm like, don't touch me.
I like
I
my temperature
Somebody
like
worked in the
hell.
doctor's office.
still take a cold shower. We work in the doctor's office.
Nope, I want all the germs off.
If
I want
get
them
all sweaty,
gone.
my makeup won't
Well,
stick
okay,
on.
let me change your train of thinking though.
Yeah, pediatrics.
Some
That's
bacteria
not
grow
all
better
over
and
when
hot.
they're 6.
All bacteria grows better
I know.
and hot. You incubate it.
I know.
If you do cold,
But if you
They don't
go too hot though, it kills them.
yeah, yes.
It has to be
combined
like-
I'd kill all my
she's still
bacteria.
combined with my soap, they're gone.
Right.
And I
They're
will
not
say
gonna
this.
survive.
That's
If
dead
you kill
bacteria.
all the germs, you'll be sick all the time. If you
My
keep some germs
preference.
around, it's good for your immune system.
The worst part though is I'm allergic to antibiotics, so if I get sick, I'm screwed.
Oh no, you can only be
I have a
viral.
question for
You
our
can't have any
audience.
bacterial infection.
No, I'm like I said, I'm
Not allowed.
screwed.
Not allowed.
No, she didn't listen to me.
What?
Okay, so I can't remember if I mentioned this or not. Probably did, but
Finish your train of thought, please, Andrew.
Did you say something about a train?
He's frozen.
Hey.
we're trying to keep it PG-13. Thank you very much.
Oh my lord. We're gonna get banned because
Probably.
of you.
It's my channel. So the rat rod has broken down. And it's solely a money issue for us trying to get it fixed. The race car, as you guys know, is waiting on an engine. So in the meantime, is there anything specifically you guys would like to see as far as us like making a video on? Obviously I can't do anything working on the car other than like a few repair things, which I plan on doing anyways. But yeah. Just let us know.
Carolina Tater said Jeopardy music plays while Andrew thinks.
That's pretty good.
It's not funny.
Yes, it is.
Shut up, Gunky.
Plays in
Okay.
the back room while Andrew
Kim.
sits
Kim,
Now
why
we
does
actually
Jeopardy music?
hold on, let's not because we don't want to
Why
get a
does Jeopardy
copyright
music?
strike.
That's true.
That burnt.
Jeopardy-ish music.
That hurt my soul.
That
I love you.
That hurt my soul.
Carolina Tater says, "Is okay. I
I'm
zone
going
out
home.
too. LOL." No, you're not, because you're not leaving without me.
You could have went back to the banjo music.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
I did give you some of that earlier.
She did. She gave us some sound effects.
You said we was in the very rural.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that, didn't you?
Mhm.
I had to back up.
Yeah, so if there's anything that you guys that are still watching would like to see or hear or
They're probably like, nah,
let us know like what you would like to see for the next few weeks until we can potentially maybe get some things fixed. But yeah, we unfortunately do not have a rat rod that's running, and we also unfortunately don't have a race car that's running. So that keeps things entertaining.
She is red in the face.
Now I'm sweating.
And they've all reduced to giggles.
Good job.
Just straight water. Kim,
This is
you got me
wonderful.
started.
Who far-
Lord have mercy.
Joey.
You're losing them.
Lord have mercy. I know I've already lost them.
What day in the forecast?
Contact.
Andrew,
What?
Steven wants to know what size tire we run.
By pace. Sponsored by Contact.
Joey,
We
what
should
size
know
tire do
this.
we run?
I know it's on a 15-inch wheel, 8-inch thick, but I think it's like a 260.
255.
No.
Andrew, just tell them you don't know how
And
much air
Monday, my
pressure it
chickens
is.
will be cold.
I know it's a 15-inch. I can't remember the size of it.
15-inch ram. I want
8 inches across.
10-inch wide. I want to say it's 255. I really want to say it's 255.
No, it's not 255.
How you gonna do this?
I think it's a
245.
265. Honestly, I think it's a 265.
Okay, so it's either 255 or 265.
It take too long. They,
Um,
you don't get the answer.
Can we focus for like
Yeah, go
another
ahead. What's the next
7
question?
minutes? Marcus Phillips wants to know, is Joey ever going to build a new car?
One day.
Someday.
Yeah, someday.
Susie wins the lottery.
Stop it.
That works too.
Hey, Contact.
Carolina Tater, that's a question for Andrew and Joey to answer. He said, hell, if he's able to, maybe Andrew can do firefighting videos. Obviously, when it's appropriate to record. So that is something that you guys need to
Okay,
address.
the reason y'all don't see any of those videos, and I don't want to sound like a selfish, you know what, but I try to keep my work life and ThreeZero completely separate. Basically, because my job requires me and Joey to be focused on what we need to be doing. And, ThreeZero, obviously, we don't want to interfere with that because ThreeZero is, in a sense, our part-time work. It's not our full-time work. So that's why you don't see any videos on that. I may talk about it if that's what you guys really want to see. I may just kind of talk about it a little bit, but as
also,
far as like making videos on it, I probably won't ever because it's also my career. So
people's
there's a
privacy.
few issues with that. So yeah.
The issue is also people's privacy too.
Yeah, that's another thing. With
Videos of guys sleeping ain't
Well,
fun.
it's,
No.
besides
Yeah.
that, it's a public job.
yeah,
You can't put that out there.
yeah.
So
It's not because I don't want to. It's just there's
a lot of
a lot of
restrictions.
issues with that. So yeah.
Well,
But if you'd
back
like to-
laws, there's HIPAA laws. and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of reasons, but it's a good thought. It's a very
I may
good thought.
one day talk about it. If I go full time with this, I'll probably.
We can still answer firefighting questions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you guys have firefighting questions, they can answer them, but we
As
just
long
can't
as
get.
the question is not what's the worst thing you've seen.
Yeah.
We don't answer that.
Mm-mm.
So, not to get all deep and dark, but yeah.
That's how they avoid getting all deep and dark.
Yeah.
Steven asks, okay, 8 across is what we.
Rockery!
Where?
Yeah. My rockery.
I'll bite you damn finger.
Everybody look at Tara.
Don't she laugh?
She said, move! Move! There she is.
We've been drinking, not them.
Steven.
Back the next weather report.
Yeah.
Forecast it.
All right.
It's
Let
gonna
me
be
Next
get
forecast
started.
is
So
fine.
I've got two. I've got two for you.
Okay.
So
go.
number one.
Number one.
Steven says, okay, 8 across is what we run. I'm not a dirt racer, but that seems pretty thin. But y'all's car may weigh less than ours. ... I don't know if that was a question.
We
but-
weigh our class has to be 3,200. Basically, we're running like I don't want to say the street equivalent of a tire, but the biggest we can run is an 8-inch. Obviously, late models can run the big fat tires. Sprint cars can run big fat tires, but because our class is more geared towards like a factory stock, we have to run the 8-inch wheels. I think even Pure Stock has to run.
Pure Stock can only run factory specs.
It's the Cooper. I think me and you talked about it. It was Cooper radials.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
It's that, and there's a DOT spec tire that they can run.
They can't run the big puppy smashers.
what? A puppy smasher.
That's a terrible name.
Yeah, we're gonna skip over that. Your father right here. Your father says, how big is your hose? Yes.
Puppy smasher.
Your dad said, how big is your hose?
There's no good answer if you think about it. There's no good answer.
It's smaller than a puppy smasher.
Good funny.
I hear Jeopardy music.
Playing Jeopardy music.
That is amazing. Whoever did that, I love them.
Okay, Adapt Motorsports.
Yeah.
I'm going home.
Didn't hear it very loud, either.
Adapt Motorsport says, I know you guys are not in Ohio, but thanks for your service.
Hold it up.
Thank you, Adapt Motorsports, if you were listening.
Joey, they were thanking you for your service, and you weren't even paying any attention.
He was listening
Sorry.
to the Jeopardy music.
You're welcome.
We're waiting on Andrew to think.
Let's see. Marcus Phillips says, y'all need to come run with us in Texas at Rose Bowl Speedway.
Texas
Yes, Texas.
road trip.
Hey, Texas is awesome. I have a cousin that lives in Texas. Actually, two.
For the guy who just said something about Texas.
Marcus Phillips.
Road trip.
This is my show, okay? Stealing my thunder.
This is 3-0 after dark.
No, it's not. It's too early. Joey's pretty much after dark at this point, but
They want to
Texas.
Texas. Is that the same speedway that they do? I believe the Lone Star 500. It's like a bunch of, I think it's like pure stocks almost. But
Yeah, we want.
well, no, we didn't watch it. But they have. It's like
Live stream.
500.
Live stream.
Not mile. What? I don't know.
People
But it's
watching
like the
their
real
videos.
big stock
Yeah.
car race.
Live
Dirt stock car
program.
race. It's like an endurance race. I
I
would like to go compete in that one year just to try it. Or
So,
put Joey in it and me laugh at him.
so Marcus Phillips is Rose Bowl Speedway where they do this big 500 lap race.
Pack your bags.
Give us an answer in the comments.
Back.
Your father says not LDH, then I assume with a bunch of laughing emojis.
Swallow your drink. I swear to God, if you spit that.
Or if it shoots out of his nose, I will actually laugh.
Because we know what size it is.
You're really into this puppy smasher thing, and it's
I
kind of
don't know what it is,
scary.
but I'm afraid to Google it if somebody ever checks mine.
All right. Carolina Tater says, "Oh no, did I start something with the Jeopardy thing? Sorry, Andrew. LOL."
They are bullying me.
Thank you for the Jeopardy.
This is great.
Steven says, "We weigh 2,700 driver and fuel. Y'all are wheeling in those race cars." Yes. We have to be-
Andrew and Kat
We have
got
to
my
be
notes, too, this
32 with driver, fuel, and everything.
year. I'm never bringing my
Knowledge.
side for the comments.
Oh,
Let me
God.
turn around yonder.
Andrew,
Yes.
we've got more.
Joey can amp
Stay
us up.
focused.
I can try.
Stay focused.
Yeah, Joey, stay focused. I'm taking the nap.
Okay. Randy Baird says, "I wanted a track in PA and they disqualified me, couldn't tell me what was illegal on my car. I think
That's probably
some
because you
other
weren't friends with
racers."
Tech Man.
True story.
So he says, "I think some other racers were something they didn't like a 24-year-old winning." Joel Melton says, "Where are you running this season?" Mainly Carolina, possibly maybe Cherokee, maybe. Oh, Randy said that the word he was missing was mad. Other racers were mad they didn't like a 24-year-old winning. That
Well, that's
explains
all the
that.
more reason to keep racing.
Yep, keep racing. Prove them wrong.
And keep winning.
Your father says, "Do I need to bring up the Bobcat in the phone booth, hefty boy?"
That's only a joke to me, this man here, and that TC Kaiser y'all were seeing in the comments.
I heard that one too.
No, you weren't there for that one. Oh my God. That's the first time I've ever seen Joey choke on a chicken wing before, and that was probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
All right. Marcus Phillips says, "No, that's the Devil's Bowl Speedway in Mesquite, Texas. It's a big half-mile track."
I would like, honestly, to get out and go travel, though, to like try different tracks. Going as far as Texas, that's probably a thing we're going to wait on till we're monetized and actually getting paid to do what we're doing.
But I'd love to come to Texas
Yeah, I'd love to go. I'd absolutely love to go.
because,
And
Texas
Joey
is
can
awesome. Yeah, Joey can drive.
Wait, what?
All right.
Huh?
Dude, how long do you want to keep going?
How long are we going?
An hour and 3.
Let's do a last call for questions.
All right, last call for questions. We're going to take maybe 5 more maximum, and then we're going to call it a night. So if you've got any last questions, comments,
On doing
concerns,
more live streams in the future in case.
put them over here. We will do more live streams in the future. We're going to try to do them a little more regularly, I think.
Yeah, well, we took a break because of Christmas, and we had a few things that we had to.
A little personal things that popped
But we're
up.
back.
But we're here.
Yeah.
So last call for questions. Anything that you guys want to add, ask, want to know, that can't wait, let us know in the comments.
Overlook the kids in the background.
Nobody has Braley. Thomas Racing 96 says you should come on down to Richmond Raceway in Kentucky. We run a class.
I'd love to go to Kentucky to run.
We run a
hot lap to mod.
class called.
Right.
I can't finish a sentence to save my life right now, and it's really irritating. But he said, Andrew, he said we run a class called KDRA Super Stocks.
You shoot your eye out.
Brockery.
We'll check it out.
It's like ooh butterfly with them, or ooh squirrel with them.
We'll check it out, Thomas.
Yeah, we'll definitely check that out. Thomas Racing 96. Thank you, Randy Baird, for. Thank you, Randy Baird, for the compliment. Good night. Good night, TC. Andrew.
Because y'all said broccoli.
Andrew,
Yes.
your dad says good night and that he loves you.
Oh, me too.
He loves you all.
One day forecast, baby.
Good night, sir.
It's gonna be sunny tomorrow.
It's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain. Everybody says it.
Caroline Tater says, I'd like to, but I'm drawing a blank and Jeopardy doesn't play for me like it does for Andrew. Steven says, okay. All right, Andrew. Steven says, okay, one more annoying one and then I'm done. Are y'all wide 5 on 5 or 5 on 5? Yeah. Also really like y'all's videos. Keep them coming. What was it? What was your answer?
5 on. I'm assuming he's talking wheel size. 5 and
4
5
3/4.
on. Answer that, Joey.
We can run 5 on 4 3/4 or 5 on 5. We can't run the wide 5.
Yeah, we can't run wide 5s. Thank you, Joey.
Okay.
We can run either 5 on 5 or 5 on 4 3/4.
Okay. And then
I learned stuff.
hi Reagan and hi Kaden. You guys got a shout out. And hi Kale. Because I know Kale's standing right here. So
Howdy, y'all.
Alright.
Lean in and wave. Lean in and wave.
Lean in and wave. Lean in. Yeah, now you've been in it. You gotta lean in and say hello.
Oh yeah, just block
Okay.
everybody else. Superstar.
Awesome Speedster 09 says what's up. All right, so we're gonna wrap up.
What's up? And then she's like, all right, whatever.
What's up, Kaden?
Kill what?
We're gonna.
I'm going to interrupt your stream.
Hello.
Hi, I'm interrupting the stream.
Okay, so we're gonna call it a
I've been
night.
shanghaied. I'm sorry.
She's watching it. She's on it.
Oh, no.
She's actively playing our stream right now.
I got to go through.
You got an echo.
Okay, so we are gonna call it a night, and we will see you guys in the next one. So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Say bye.
See ya.
Bye.